بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب زدني علما.
So finally, I'll try to quickly show you some of the benefits what we get with the LISP protocol compared to the traditional routing. So the LISP is specifically a technology which is designed to address the issues what we generally face in the traditional routing. So as I said, in the traditional routing, one of the major issue is as you move your device, the identity changes. So here, that's going to overcome, which means your endpoint identifier or the address will remains the same if you are moving on to a different network as well. That's going to provide you the main benefit of mobility, because the LISP is more suited for the mobile devices, especially which move between different networks like laptops or your mobile phones or any of your mobile devices, at the same time maintaining the consistent identity. Now, the other benefit, as you can see, the scalability wise, LISP is going to allow you the efficient scaling for the network, because the endpoint identifier is going to remain the same while the routing locator ID is going to change as the device moves. So irrespective of where the endpoint identifier is, you can just scale up. So in this scenario, as we have a separation of this endpoint identifier and the OR lock, unlike in the traditional, you have an IP which is having a network ID. So whenever the device moves, the network ID changes, the endpoint identifier changes. It's not like that. So this will give, as you have a separation of this identity and the routing locator, so it allows you the organizations to achieve more efficient and scalable routing. So especially in the cases, as I said, where you have a distributed locations and where the devices moves from one network to another network. Now, the third benefit, as you can see, the security. In terms of security also, as we have a separate endpoint identifier and the routing locator, the LISP is going to enhance the network security, because most of the policies you can apply based on the identity. Now, once you apply the policies or the security policies, especially in the firewalls, when you apply specific security policies based on the identity, and you can enforce that policy wherever the device moves within the network. So you don't need to rewrite the rules, as the identity remains the same. So this will enhance the network security, and it's going to simplify the management as well, because as I said, you don't need to write down each and every rule again and again as the device moves on. So it's going to simplify the network management by providing some kind of clear and the consistent way of identifying the traffic. Other option, as I said, simplified network management. LISP is going to again simplify the network management because of the efficient traffic forwarding, without using the old traditional way of routing tables. So we don't use that complex routing tables what we used earlier. So we are going to use it in a more efficient way, and that's going to simplify the process as well.